Good evening. Welcome, everyone. In this video, we're going to do an alchemical meditation. The purpose of this meditation is to transform the heavy energies in our bodies into higher, more refined energies. If you haven't watched the alchemy lecture or the teachings of Hermes, I recommend you watch them first so you can understand the concept that will be part of this meditation. Number 2. The goal of this meditation is to help us manifest a better reality. So, there are some restrictions for this meditation. The first restriction is that it's not allowed for pregnant women in their last 2 months, which are the 8th and 9th months, and possibly even the 7th month as well. Also, if there are pregnant women with a history of miscarriage, it's preferable that they don't do this meditation. Also, if there are people who have severe pain in their bodies, it's preferable that they don't practice this meditation, because sometimes, when you bring in a very large amount of energy, yes, part of it is transformed into higher energies, but part of it can be very, let's say, strong and dense, so it can affect your system. This meditation is also prohibited for people who have uncontrolled high blood pressure. It's not allowed for people who have had organ transplants, like a liver or kidney transplant, and so on. And of course, let's say the experience of meditation differs from person to person. So, when you want to try this meditation, just to be precise with you, you might feel like you can do it every day, or you might feel like you can only do it once a week. Our spiritual and energetic capacities differ from person to person. But in my opinion, if you do it 3 times a week, that could be good for, let's say, the average person's energy. Okay, you also need to keep in mind not to rush, because spiritual impatience is part of the ego and part of activating, let's say, the lower self. I remember back in the day, I used to be really impatient and wanted to develop quickly. That means there was a psychological imbalance in me, like a child who wants to become a man very quickly, or a girl who wants to grow up fast and become a young woman. And then, when she grows up, she wants to go back to being young again. It's the same thing for men. Sometimes, a person isn't really satisfied with their situation, so they tend to want to improve it. Spiritually, you need to really value yourself. Know your strengths and weaknesses, and move at the right pace for your own development. The faster you go, let's say, the less secure you become. So you need to choose the pace that's right for your growth. Because when your sense of security decreases, your ego increases, okay? And of course, you shouldn't compare yourself to others. I think you already know this. So let's start with a prayer. You can pray in whatever way feels right to you. You can raise your hands, or you can put them like this, either way works. Pray in the way you feel comfortable, or you can repeat after me. My God, with all love and humility, I ask for your divine blessings, divine light, divine love, divine mercy. Thank you, my God, for peace, for healing, for divine bliss. Thank you for enlightenment, for guidance, for help. Thank you, my God, for abundance and prosperity. Thank you, my God, for your generosity toward me. Thank you for your generosity toward me. Thank you for your teachings to me. Thank you for safety. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen. In the beginning, be aware of your etheric body, about a meter around you, or just set the intention. My etheric body. Place your tongue on the roof of your mouth. We will do abdominal breathing, and as you inhale, intend that you are taking in clean energy. Hold your breath on the exhale. Intend that all the used up energy get out of your system. The etheric body is your first alchemical part. Okay, let's inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Famous. Exhale. Famous. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent. Now, the first alchemical chakra is the heart chakra. Be aware. For the heart chakra, intend to fill it with love and peace. Activate the chakra in this way. Shayib. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Shayib. Exhale. Famous. Exhale. Famous. Exhale. Shayib. Exhale. Now, be present at the crown of the head. We will intend that the crown is filled with divine mercy and a deep sense of gratitude, allowing these qualities to radiate throughout your being. We will now gently activate the crown, inviting openness and receptivity. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly, inhale once more, and exhale, feeling the energy flow. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, feeling the cool air fill your lungs. Hold it for a moment, then gently exhale, noticing your body begin to relax. Inhale again, letting your chest rise, and exhale, releasing any tension. Continue this calm, steady rhythm, focusing on each breath as it flows in and out. Shayib's Vij, whose name is often spoken with great respect and recognition, is known throughout the community. The repetition of his name, Shayib's Vij, signifies his importance and the lasting impression he has made on those around him. Excellent. Now, gently bring your attention and awareness to your navel area. Inhale deeply, and as you do, imagine that you are filling this space with pure, divine power and energy. Inhale, exhale, and then inhale once more, feeling the flow of breath and energy. The sigh of a martyr, heavy with sorrow and sacrifice, echoes softly through the silence, a gentle breath that carries the weight of unspoken pain and unwavering devotion. This is the martyr's sigh, a quiet testament to enduring faith and the silent strength found in moments of suffering. Take a slow, deep breath in, feeling the air fill your lungs. Now gently exhale, letting the tension leave your body. Inhale once more, drawing in calm and relaxation, and then exhale, releasing any stress. Continue this steady rhythm of breathing, focusing on each inhale and exhale as you relax. These are some of the alchemical chakras that I consider very important. Shaving. Be aware of your solar plexus, both the front and the back. Begin. Divine. Thank you for transforming all my negative emotions, all my negative energies, all the sick energies, all my negative thoughts, all the unwanted energies, into the will of the Spirit. Inhale through the front and back of the solar plexus. Be aware of the ajna between the eyebrows. Exhale through the front and back of the solar plexus. Inhale through the ajna. Exhale. Front and back of the solar plexus. Inhale. Ajna. Exhale. Front and back of the solar plexus. Inhale. Ajna. Exhale. Front and back of the solar plexus. Inhale. Ajna. Exhale. Front and back of the solar plexus. Inhale. Ajna. Exhale. One more time. Front and back of the solar plexus. Inhale. Focus on the ajna. Exhale. Be aware of the ajna and smile. All the negative energies, all the negative emotions, all the negative elements are being transformed by the will of the soul. The soul will transform these energies in 100 days. Stay fully aware of the ajna. Inhale to the crown, Exhale. We will slowly and gently surrender some of the energies and challenges and burdens that the soul cannot resolve to the will of the Lord of the worlds. Inhale to the ajna. Exhale to the crown. Inhale to the ajna. Exhale slowly to the crown of your head, feeling the breath rise. Inhale gently to the ajna, the space between your eyebrows. Exhale again to the crown, letting go with each breath. Inhale once more to the ajna, drawing in calm. Exhale to the crown. Inhale to the ajna. Crown, exhale. Inhale to the ajna. Bring your awareness to the crown of your head. Exhale slowly and completely. Now, as you inhale, gently guide your breath up to the ajna, the space between your eyebrows. Return your focus to the crown and exhale once more, feeling the release. Inhale again, drawing energy and attention to the ajna. Continue this gentle cycle, moving your breath and awareness between the crown and the ajna. With the exhale, please, with both exhales, my God, thank you for transforming all the sick energies, all the negative thoughts, all the negative elements, all the negative attacks, all the negative programs. We say, your awareness. To the ajnas, the eyebrows say, to the will of the soul, to understanding, to comprehension. The will of the soul is what will guide my instincts. Then I say, the will of my soul. It is connected to God's will. Be aware of the level. The will of my soul is connected to God's will. Amen. Now, be aware of the area behind your navel and the divine. Thank you for transforming all resentment, all anger, all hatred, intolerance. Take a breath behind your navel. Be aware. Light. Exhale intolerance, turning it into kindness and understanding. Okay, come back. Be aware of the star behind your navel. Take a martyr. See the hard background. Exhale. And all the doubt, all the negative emotions, resentment, anger, hatred will be transformed into forgiveness. Now, without breathing, be aware of the area behind your navel. Guide the energy to the back heart. Be aware of the back heart. Be aware behind the navel. Take all the resentment to the back heart. Be aware behind the navel. Be aware of the back heart. Say, Divine, thank you for transforming all these energies into peace, into affection, into forgiveness, to celibacy. Stay aware of the back heart chakra. Go back behind the navel. Take all the energies. Move up to the back heart chakra. Say forgiveness. Say I release the past. Move up to the back heart from the ligament. Be aware. Say I release all the past. on the ligament, behind the navel. Say, I release all my adversaries and enemies at the back heart. Go back behind the navel. Move up to the back of the heart chakra. Say, I release all hatred. I forgive life. Amen. Again, go back behind the navel to the back heart chakra. Say, I forgive every person, every being on earth. Go back behind the navel. Back heart. Say, I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. One more time. The energy as it rises from the ligament. Let it take all the suppressed emotions found in the back solar plexus and the back heart chakra. Peace. I constantly radiate peace. I constantly radiate peace. Only peace will return to me. Go back behind the navel. These emotions are coming up to the back solar plexus. They took all the heaviness from the back heart chakra. Say, I constantly radiate love. Only love will return to me. Go back behind the navel. Let it take all the suppressed emotions in the back solar plexus. Once it reaches the back heart chakra, say, I radiate harmony and peace. I radiate love. I radiate compassion. Only compassion will return to me. Go back behind the navel. Move up to the back heart chakra. Complete the crown shaker. Say, I constantly radiate goodness. Only goodness will return to me. Go back behind the navel. Allow the energies to rise. Rise to the back heart chakra. Look at the crown. I constantly radiate goodness. Only goodness will return to me. Go back behind the navel. Gently take all the remaining energies to the back heart chakra and gently to the crown chakra. Say, I radiate divine compassion. Amen. Once again, go back behind the navel. Raise everything up to the crown chakra. I radiate compassion. I radiate goodness. I radiate divine wisdom. Amen. My body is a manifestation of divine greatness. Be aware of the crown chakra. Say, I am a manifestation of God's intelligence in my body. I am a manifestation of God's love in my body. My body is a manifestation of divine greatness. Amen. 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 My God, thank you for all the blessings. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Amen. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. How are you feeling today, honestly? These are some of the main alchemical chakras, and this is the formula. Let's say it's one of the internal alchemical equations that a person can start with on their spiritual path. These two equations, let's say, help to change reality through something we call reverse embodiment. Reverse embodiment means everything like anger, everything like hatred. I turn it back into spiritual energy. I turn it back into love. Everything that's hatred, everything that's sadness, everything that's doubt, I turn it into goodness. It's like a control Z and other alchemical equations that we might talk about in the future, whether in, I don't know, inaudible, or in special courses. If you want to know more about alchemy, there's already a course available that you can attend at my academy. Let me know in the comments how you feel after this beautiful spiritual journey. Thank you so much for following along and for your trust. I wish you all the best.